So the Super Mario Galaxy movie just came out. I haven't watched it yet while making this video, but on what I've heard online, it's on par with the first film's quality. But what do I know? I still haven't seen it, so I'm not sure if it's better or worse than the first film. So before I watch and review the sequel, I'm going to look back to the first movie today to see if I got an opinion change on it. Oh, and if you're new to my channel, I'm Yalahella. I make art videos talking about video game levels, and movie reviews. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And heck, why not also join my Discord server? The link is in the description. Anyways, let's go. The plot of the movie goes like this. Two brothers, Mario and Luigi, get separated after being transported to another world. Mario ends up in the Mushroom Kingdom, but Luigi isn't so lucky. He lands in the Darklands, where he gets captured and imprisoned by Bowser. Meanwhile, Bowser is planning to invade and destroy the Mushroom Kingdom. So now Mario teams up with his new friends, Toad and Peach, and go on a journey to stop Bowser's plan and save Luigi at the same time. Along this journey, Mario and his friends meet the Kongs, including the DK and Cranky Kong, to ask for help. They refuse at first, but Cranky makes a deal. If Mario defeats Donkey Kong in a battle, the Kong army will join them. Mario eventually wins, earning their support. Together they head back to stop Bowser, but things go wrong, and Mario gets separated again. In the final battle, Mario and Luigi reunite, and with the help of their friends, manage to defeat Bowser and save the Mushroom Kingdom and Brooklyn. And now Mario and Luigi are seen as heroes and being praised for their work to stop Bowser. Honestly, this ain't a bad plot, but there are some flaws from it, or at least around it, and other stuff from the movie. I'll talk about the negatives and then go to the positives of the movie. One issue everybody agrees with is the pacing is way too fast. I swear there's like no breathing room in these scenes. Like there's this scene where Mario and Peach bond in the fire field, and it's supposed to be this calm and relaxing, but it finishes way too fast. Heck, there's a part of this cut for some reason, even though it would make the scene slightly better. Basically in the cut clip, Mario says to Peach that he'd let her visit Brooklyn and show her around. That's so sweet for coming from my boy Mario. I seriously don't understand why they removed it. There are a lot of scenes where I feel like they need way more breathing room. Like the wedding scene. It goes from Peach stopping Bowser way too quickly. There's barely any build-up. And you know that scene where Mario and Donkey Kong are inside the whale, arguing and upset with each other? Why did they escape so fast? That could have been such a great moment where they actually start bonding. Imagine if it slowed down a bit. No music, just the characters talking. It kind of reminds me of that whale scene from Finding Nemo. One last thing before I move to other flaws. I really wish Luigi had a lot more screen time, especially interactions with Mario. I love their chemistry, and we barely get enough of it. And yeah, like I said before, this is a big issue throughout the whole movie. So many scenes feel way shorter than they're supposed to be. So what other flaws does the movie have? Well, it has something to do with the soundtrack. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't hate it. In fact, I actually love most of the music choices in the movie. A lot of it comes straight out of the games, and it sounds really good. My issue is only with some of the music choices. For example, why did they use No Sleep in Brooklyn in that one scene instead of something like, I don't know, the classic Super Mario Bros. Theme? It would have fit the movie way better. The scene is literally about them rushing to a job and trying to get there as fast as possible. So using something like the 1-1 theme would have made more sense and feel more Mario. I get that they're in Brooklyn and all, but still, come on, a Mario song would have been better, and that's not gonna change my mind. And I'm not joking, something like this actually got cut and replaced with No Sleep in Brooklyn. I'll put the video with the cut songs in the description. Another example is the DK jungle scene. Originally, it used Drive Me Bananas, but it got replaced with Take On Me. Now, Take On Me isn't a bad song at all, but does it fit the scene? No, Drive Me Bananas was such a perfect fit, especially as a DK-style remix for the film. So I really don't understand why they replaced it. You could probably tell that I'm not a big fan of the non-Mario songs in the movie, but to be fair, they don't ruin the story or the characters or anything like that. I just think they don't fit the film, which is still a flaw, just not a huge one. Oh, speaking of characters, they're a bit of a mixed bag. First, let's talk about the voice cast. It's kind of weird. I wish they had brought more niche or lesser known voice actors, or at least actors that really fit the characters. Chris Pratt as Mario isn't the best. He's not annoying or anything, but he doesn't give Mario that whimsical energy. Mario himself is alright as a character. His interactions with others are pretty cool, but I wish he had more personality, because he does feel a bit generic at times. Charlie Day as Luigi though? He does an incredible job. His voice fits Luigi's personality perfectly, and honestly, Luigi's one of the best parts of the film. The only downside is that he doesn't get enough screen time. Anya Taylor-Joy as Peach is alright. That's really all I can say. Peach as a character feels pretty boring in the movie, and I'm a little concerned about her personality, because she gives off similar vibes to Rosalina. But that's probably just the trailers, I don't know. I didn't watch the Galaxy movie yet. If somehow all the princess characters start having that kind of personality, that could become a problem. Keegan-Michael Key as Toad is also just alright. I don't have strong opinions on it. He's fine, and Toad is an okay character in the film. Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. Yeah, I'm not really a fan. He doesn't really sound like the character. I feel like they should have brought someone who sounds closer to how DK was in the Donkey Kong show. DK as a character is alright, but it definitely could have been way better. Cranky Kong though, he might be the worst one here. His voice doesn't fit him at all, and his personality in the film doesn't feel like the real Cranky Kong. Kamek is cool, I don't have much to say about him, but he does his job. But the best one easily has to be Jack Black as Bowser. Not only does he actually change his voice to fit the character, but he also makes Bowser both intimidating and really fun to watch. Honestly, Bowser is the best part of the movie. One last issue I'll talk about before moving on to the positives. I kinda wish the movie explained how the power-ups work. Like, Mario just eats the mushroom immediately, and Peach never really explains to him or the audience what these power-ups actually do. Think about it for a second. Imagine someone who knows absolutely nothing about the Mario franchise. They'd probably be so confused. I feel like they should have had Peach explain how the power-ups work. Maybe even visualize it in an 8-bit style or something. That would have been really cool. And honestly, it wouldn't even take that long to explain. Anyways, what are the positive aspects of this film? Well, one of the biggest ones is the animation and the character designs. The characters have never been this expressive before. They did a great job bringing them to life on the big screen. They're detailed but still look authentic to the source material. Same with the environments. They look gorgeous, and you can tell they put a lot of love into building this cinematic world of Mario. There are also a ton of Easter eggs throughout the film that Mario or Nintendo fans would definitely enjoy. And again, the character interactions are really fun to watch as well, like Bowser and Luigi, Mario and Toad, and more. General Koopa was a fun character too, especially in the Rainbow Road scene. But even with all of that, the story is still pretty weak. There's barely any character development, even though they had opportunities, especially in scenes like the whale one. With better pacing and more breathing room, the story could have been a lot stronger. But overall, this is a decent start for the Mario Cinematic Universe, even if it does have some noticeable problems. I can understand why some people didn't enjoy this movie. I definitely see where they're coming from. And that might also be the case with the Super Mario Galaxy movie. But I won't judge that yet since I still haven't seen it, like I said before. At the end of the day, I had a fun time with this film. But yeah, it does have some pretty noticeable flaws. So I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. It might be a bit high, but for an Illumination movie, it's actually pretty good. Most of their films are pretty safe and kinda boring. And while the Mario movie does play it safe too, it isn't boring, it's just a fun time overall. Tell me your thoughts on the movie in the comments down below. And if you want to see more, don't forget to like and subscribe. And one last thing, I'm currently planning on my own animated web series for YouTube right now. It's called The Fowler Project. I'll be making shorts explaining more about it soon. So I hope you are interested in that. But anyways, I'm Yalla Hella, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!